Stitchers. This is Stitching to Connect Annie. This is my 46th, I believe, Flosstube. Welcome if I haven't seen you before. This is a Flosstube about cross stitching, a little bit of life, a little bit of other things here and there along the way, maybe some, forgot it again, maybe some quilting, and just general fun. So welcome. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. We are having some beautiful colors in Colorado. This is probably going to be the height of them as we expect freezes. Tomorrow night, I believe, will be below 32. So expect some freezing. It's 70s out today. I just got back from a Chipotle lunch with my bestie, and we had an hour-and-a-half chat, and that was super fun. So I'm going to jump right in. I've got my book in front of me. I've got a couple of other things along the side. I don't know if this will be very long. I haven't done a ton of stitching this week. I think it's been 10 days since my last Flosstube. Again, I appreciate if you like, subscribe, do all the things, and I have I think 327 subscribers, a little over 2 years I've been doing this, so I'm definitely on the lower side. But again, if you're new, I don't do this for anybody but myself, really. I enjoy chatting with you. It got me through the pandemic. It kept me sane. I'm stitching to connect Annie. I love connecting with people. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. So reach out, comment, like, connect with me, all the things. I don't even really put things in my description box, which I definitely should. And I'm going to try and start doing that. Some of the things I talk about, some of the people I talk about. I'm not a super techie, as you will find out as I go along, but this is all fun. So this is kind of my homage to Day of the Dead. I'm wearing a really cool shirt it's one of my favorites. When I bought this shirt, I thought, well, I'm going to bling this up. And then when I look at it, it looks so blingy without any bling, just printed. It's, yeah, I can't really show you the whole thing. It's really cool. So, and my cool headband I bought on Amazon. I'm adding a few little pumpkins around the edges with black kitties. I have my Brighton bracelet on with my kitty and my boo. I just bought this. This is more for fall, but it's also for pumpkins. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see it, but those are I can never say that. Swarovski crystals and pumpkins, and I just got it because it was pretty. And I have a super small wrist, and it comes in petite, so I was super excited about that. Yeah, so a little bit of life along the way, but we'll go from here. So I stitched on, how many things did I stitch on since I last saw you? I stitched on Kitchen, Parade, and I joined Steotch. So I'll talk a little bit about that too. Those are the only 3 things I stitched on in the last 10 days. Another little bit of life. I had a few things going on. I got a flu shot on this last Monday. This is Saturday. So last Monday, I always kind of get a reaction to those, and it kind of puts me under for a day, so I didn't stitch the next day. I was kind of like sleeping off and on, and achy arm, although I was telling my girlfriend today, it doesn't even hurt to touch right now, so that was really good news. So I got my flu shot. I'm scheduled to get my COVID shot on COVID booster. This will be my, I've had my first 2, and I've had 2 boosters, so this is going to be my 5th shot, to keep all up with that, because I am 71, so I want to stay current with all that, and I'm having that on Tuesday, so I expect that'll put me down for a day at least with a super sore arm. I always get a super sore arm, but we'll see. So I did that. Then I played Mahjong for the first time. This is definitely going to be, I just put life at the end, but I'm kind of getting life at the front. I played Mahjong for the first time. We've been talking about doing it, then the 4 of us, and then one or two or three of us have had health issues. And so now we finally got together last week or this week, and I played Mahjong for the first time. Oh my gosh, there's so much to learn, but I had a ball. And the ladies are super patient with me. Um, so that was an adventure, which I came home and then took a nap for 3 hours because I was so tired from using my brain. So I didn't stitch that day at all. No, I didn't. But I stitched the next day, and so it's been kind of hit and miss this week. All that to say, it's been fun. So let me start out with Steotch. So Steotch is, I've heard about this, never done it, but it's a group on Facebook that is international, which I always think is fun. I think it's great to meet people from across the world, not just in our own country, but across the world. And in the past, their patterns have been really interesting and intriguing. And what you do is it's a mystery. So each week, and I'm not sure how many weeks, they release a pattern each week. And right now, this is the first release. This is how much I've done. They released it in 2 colorways, a cool and a warm, or a cool, kind of a pinks and blues, not pinks, purples and blues, and greens, and then a more traditional, like crayon colors, I think, pretty sure. I chose the cooler, but I pulled my own threads. So this is my color palette with, I think they're not. No, they're color and cotton and forbidden fiber. So this is my color palette. Celery, Prussian blue, tutu, and heather. That's my color palette that I'm doing mine in. I really try to pull my own threads when I can because I'll show you in a minute why. But yeah. And I'm doing it on a piece of, not forbidden fiber, it's the other, it's the 2 guys that do it. Fortnite Fabrics, it's 2 F's also. And I belong to their monthly club. But this one was an auction item, and I really liked it. And I thought the purple was pretty since I'm using some purples and blues and pinks. That's how far, and they released the second one yesterday, and I'm going to stitch that this afternoon, hopefully after I finish this. It's in my camp bag that we got at Black Needle Society camp. It's a Love You More, Love You More sleeve that I love, and it represents all the camping fun things. So we got that in our little grab bag, and it's fun. It's fun. So it's a good one to put in there because it only has the 4 flosses, and it's a small piece. So I worked on that. It's about, they said it was about 200 stitches, so I put a couple hours into that and knocked it out over a couple days. Picked it up off and on over 2 days. And also the fun thing is you join a group, and I think we're Steotchers stitching something. I can't remember the 3rd word in it. And our leader or captain or whatever you want to call her is in England. So there's an international, and then we're throughout the country. I think there's some in Canada. And they have challenges, which you can participate, you don't have to. It's pretty laid back, which I like, but it is a competition too. So I'm trying to contribute how I can, when I can, however I can. And I think this next week is a costume one, so I'll get my costumes out, pull some pictures together, send those, and then they make like a montage, or montage is not the word I want, but you know, where they combine different pictures. That's not the word I want, but you know what I mean. So that's fun. So I joined that, and I'm doing that, and it's a pay as you want pattern. So if you're, however you can pay or not pay, you don't have to. I did, but it's not super expensive. Something else I'll talk about that I joined is the Jingle Ball. Lindy Stitches, Stephanie, who I adore. First of all, her blue eyes and her curly hair just send me. And her energy is so great. I love her charts and patterns. She's very whimsical, which I think I've told you before. I love stitching whimsy type things. She likes birds a lot. She likes cats. I've done a couple of her cat things. I stitched a cat on one of her cat Christmas patterns for my bestie last year. Maybe it's been 2 years now. I need to stitch another one for her for Christmas this year. Anyway, she loves cats. She has cats. She films her cats. They're Maine Coon. They're adorable. So if you're a cat person, that's enough reason to watch her. I think this last one, the one was laying right next to her, behind her on the bed. Anyway, she is, I think, the head, but she has gathered 25 designers. I'll go to her YouTuber website and get all the details. And one of the other things is it's only $10 for the ticket to do it. It's a virtual stitching experience. It's the first weekend of December. I think it's Friday, like at 6 o'clock till midnight, maybe Saturday night. I think that's the range. Because again, it's international. Anybody can be on it, enjoy it. Time zones don't matter. So these, I think it's 25. It may only be 20. I'm not sure. Designers are participating. They're selling their goodies. They're designing special things for it. They're doing special videos. There are also some classes you can sign up for. I think most of them are already filled. I'm not doing that, but they're going to offer some more as you go. So if you do get in on getting a ticket, again, $10. It's a bargain. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I watched her on YouTube this morning. She has a Christmas ball gown. So it's called the Jingle Ball. Look into it. So I signed up for that. I'm not sure if I talked about this last time, but I did. I bit the bullet and got all the materials for Dark Queen of the Earth. Autumn Lane Stitchery, Erin's design. I'm doing Dark Queen of the Sea. She's not nearly done. But I did get to see the Dark Queen of the Earth in person when I met with Jessica a week ago today. Yeah, so I think I did talk about my visit with Jessica. So yeah, and so I bit the bullet. I ordered that, and I'll order the pattern as soon as I get the supplies. Stretch out the dollar pain a little bit. I ordered the fabric. I ordered it in 16 count Ada, I believe, the darker green. I ordered the floss, the specialty floss, and I ordered the specialty beads. So I did that. Said I wasn't going to spend more money, but I did. Those are the two things I ordered this week. That one not so expensive, one a little bit spendy. Yeah. So last time I YouTubed was on the 11th. Is that correct? Yes, the 11th. Okay. Oh, I know the other thing that happened was I went to the dentist, had my teeth cleaned. Did I work? I did. I worked on the haunted library. No, I didn't work on the haunted library. That I have in my book, Haunted Library, because that's when they release. But my next thing I worked on was my kitchen, which is, again, a gift for my daughter, for her birthday. And I not getting my fingers caught. So I worked on it. I got a fair amount done. I want to say I had the fray done and the and I did all that border up above, the strawberries above, and just the other night I did the menthe, however you pronounce that, menthe. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm not French. I don't know how to pronounce. So I'm going down and I'm doing the mint plants. So this is the kitchen series, French kitchen series by Hands On Design. It's this one. So the strawberries, fray. I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. Fray, I should look up how to pronounce it, are the strawberries. The mint is the bottom. I'm going to sneeze, pardon me. Pardon me. There may be two more coming. I kind of tend to sneeze in threes. It's two. If I knew how to edit, I would. But this is me. This is reality. This is my life. So anyway, that's how much I've done. Hold it up. Oops. It's on my frame, so it's a little unwieldy with these wonderful fingers I have. But I've done this much. So it's coming along. Her birthday's third week of January. I'm pretty confident it's going to be done. So that's fun. I pull in all my own threads for that. I've showed you guys in the past, so I won't show you that again. I believe I have stitched on, I thought I had stitched on the shoes, but maybe I haven't. I got my beads. I did get my beads for my shoes because I ordered those. Sorry, shoes, magic shoes. No, I didn't stitch on my shoes yes I did. I stitched on my shoes. I put in 2.5 hours on my shoes. And I think it was all the purple. You can see. Yeah, I did. Last time I saw you, I had very little purple done. I did all this purple and all this up here. So I need to fill in the purple over here. And then the magic shoes will be ready to bead, which I think I told you I lost my beads. I still don't know where my beads are. I do need to, I think I'm going to use just one of my helming buttons and not order a button. But these are all my beads. I spent almost more on them than I did the whole kit. But hey, and I know my beads will show up now. I know they will, because that's the law, right? I think I've showed you this. I know I've showed you this. So that's what I'm working on, again, for my sister. It's fun. It's really, really fun. In fact, I think I might pull out and do some beading tonight because I can do all the beads on the bottom. And this doesn't go in a Q-snap or anything. It kind of does. I kind of work around it. I put Q-snaps on the sides and the very top, but I'm not putting in more on the bottom, so I can do my beading down there and my beads around the shoes and my beads in the purple and my black beads around the cat. I can do a lot of beading, and I might do that because really the only other beading, if you look at it, is in her dress, in her skirt. Oh, and there's beading on the sides. So yeah, definitely. I think that green is beaded on the sides. Kind of looks like a snake. I don't know what it is. Is it a snake? It could be. Who knows? Anyway, she's cute and spooky, and I love her. And she's going to my sister for the holiday season. It may even be her Christmas gift. Could be her Christmas gift. So, it's not going to be her Halloween gift, that's for sure. And it's super fun to stitch on. And that purple was easy to do a fill-in. I think I sat and did a Zoom call. I know I did. With Athena and gang. So, they did work on that hadn't thought I had, but I did. The other thing I worked on is Halloween Parade. This was a I don't know if I can show you. I don't think I have any pictures that aren't a chart. Oh, this is kind of what it looks like without the bottom. Clouds Factory started a couple years ago, and I worked on the bats, the skeleton, and the skeletons, and I ended up using some different colors. I think I've pulled, the green is in a toile, the grass is in a toile, so any of the white is glow in the dark, I believe. There might have been some white on the one above it that isn't glow in the dark, but I know the ghosties and the kind of, they look like snowflakes. Not sure what they are. Stars, probably stars, not snowflakes. Stars are glow in the dark, and maybe the owl. Yeah. And then definitely the skeleton, and there's another skeleton over here in the white, and so I worked on that, and I put in, which did I work on that? Not a whole lot, and it's probably going away till next year, although it's kind of fun. I worked on it an hour. No, that can't be right. I'm having trouble following where my, no, I worked on that 4 total hours, so I got a good chunk of it done. It's fun to work on. It's easy to work on. I really do want to get it done because it's so cute, but I don't think it's going to get done this year for Halloween. Well, it's not going to get done for Halloween this year. I may throw it in off and on, and it's in another Love Me More studio bag that I got at camp, but I bought this one because it's got black kitties and yarn balls and all kinds of cute flowers and pretty colors. So that lives in there. Pardon me, my nose is dripping. Is that all I got stitched on? Sure, this week. I think that's my, yeah, I'm really focusing on my kitchen, gift for daughter, Steotch, and magic shoes right now. I want to pick up and do some haunted library because I'm so far behind on that, and I love it. And I know as soon as my Dark Queen of the Sea gal gets here, not sea, I'm sorry, Earth gets here, I'm going to want to start that. So that's all my stitching that I've done this week. What am I at? My 23, that's not bad. So I want to answer a few of the questions I got. I want to do some shout outs because I super appreciate, let me get my phone to do that. Why is this not, what? There we go. So I want to get on my, I get some comments almost every week from these 3 gals. One, her name is Laura, and she loves when I show flosses, and she's working on Christmas Carol, she said, by the 3 Spirits. Laura, is it Laura? Yes, Laura. I super hope you'll jump into Flosstubing. It's not that difficult, as long as you maybe have a little bit of help if you're not a techie, and it's so fun. It's so fun to connect, and it's so fun to hear from all you guys. So that is one person that I wanted to shout out, Laura. And then, oh boy, everything went away, and I didn't want that to happen. Anyway, there's a couple other gals. One of the gals asked me, how do I store my flosses? I wouldn't recommend this because I only do this because I have this cat that eats needles and thread. Long story, look at my June videos, June Flosstubes if you want to know more about that. And so I have this plastic is a bag that you get, like you get sheets in, or pillowcases, or if I have some bigger ones that I'm probably going to graduate to very soon, that you get sets, like comforter sets. I don't know what's with my nose. Sorry, I'm gonna take care of that. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, there. Okay. And another gal, so I'll show you that in a minute. Another gal said, her name's Teresa, and she always comments and talks about my selection of floss and fabric. So she's great. And then another gal that hopped on this week that I hadn't seen before, because she normally watches this not on, she normally watches on TV, which a lot of us do, watch Flosstube on TV, but you can't respond, you know. So she was watching on her computer, and she said, oh, I talked to her about being in some in the clubs, my floss clubs that I'm in. Pardon me. I think the fall stuff is in the air, and it's getting my throat and my sinuses. She liked the planner, the Black Needle Society planner, and she pre-ordered that, she said. How do you store all your floss? She was the one who asked me that. So her name's Hawkeye Stitcher. I don't know her first name, but hi to all three of you gals, because you were very responsive to my videos and do comments, and I hope I replied to all of them. So anyway, I have this, and this is how I organize my flosses. This is not my DMC, which is a whole other story, which I need to redo. This is all my fancy flosses. So I have this container. It unzips on 3 sides. It opens like this. And this is how I organize my flosses. These are, I think the ones I have the most of are Forbidden Fiber. And I have 3 rings of those. So I do them by color. I wish that Forbidden, and I need to get on, I think there's not a website, a app where you can get on and put in what you have. Because right now I just have a spreadsheet, especially for my Forbidden Fibers. And I need to see if that, I have it written down, I don't know the name of it, if that's available for my phone or my iPad or whatever, and I can organize my threads on that, because right now I put all of my new Forbidden Fibers, because I get some every month, and they're on my spreadsheet. So I try to organize them in colorways, but I combined the colorways. Is that what I did? Yeah, these are the like the pales and kind of the pastels. Let me put this down. I'm making a mess. These are the greens, and then the aquas, and some of the blues, some of the sea colors, greens, and then greens, and the pastels. Like I said, yellows and peaches and light colors. These are, what are these? These must be all my extremely variegated ones, like this one and this one, but then some of them aren't. Scratch that. I'm not sure. Not sure how I organized that one. These are definitely pinks and salmons and all of that, and then purples, yeah, for the most part. Why is gold in there? I have no idea. I may have just stuck it on there. So those are my 3 Forbidden Fibers, and I think I have over 200 now. I'm thinking 210 is what my list has. Classic Colorworks is one I canceled. Is that right? No. Classic Colorworks I still get. And I put them in order of colors. just so I can kind of, I had all of them together in just colorways, all the different brands mixed together, and just, ooh, I lost my earring. I knew that was going to happen. I couldn't get a back on it because of my stupid fingers. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pinch that a little more. Okay, should stay on. Life. I had them organized by just colorways in all of the brands, all mixed together, and I went, I don't like that. So this week I went through in my downtime and organized. They're all in the brands. This is Classic Colorworks, so that's my collection. And someone organized as to colorways. Put the greens together, blues together, browns together. So that one. Then I have Color and Cotton. Color and Cotton is the one I think I canceled when I decided I'm spending too much on floss. I need to do something different. Because when I want to order just floss for a project, I'm like, I shouldn't do this. Well, I want to now. So I did cancel my Color and Cotton. But I have a good collection of those. And then I just started my weeks. So my weeks I've had since May. Just started. So I'm 6 months into 8 months. 6 to 8 months in weeks. So these, again, I'm trying to do it in colorways on that one. And then this is my last one, and it is miscellaneous. I have Miss Cole Diamond Art, most of that. I have a Be Stitch Me. I have, and then a couple of DMCs that I put on floss rings that I just put on there. So, Hawkeye Stitcher, that's how I organize my flosses. All my fancy flosses. I have a couple of extra things like thrown in here. These are things I've ordered for projects, which I probably can't remember which projects. If I really think hard, I will. But they're kind of extras. And then I just put them all back in the bag and zip it up so my cat can't get it. Right now my DMCs are throughout my projects and also they're on bobbins in bobbin boxes. And I need to decide if I'm going to stay that route and reorganize my bobbin boxes. The thing I don't like about my bobbin boxes is sometimes I'll dump them. Sometimes the cat knocks them over. It's super frustrating. I think I'd rather have them on a big ring with floss drops or in a big ring in those floss bags. I think I'm going to go that route. So I put them back in, I close it up, and I zip it up. That's how I store my flosses. So every time I need flosses, I get out my color card, which I showed you, which is my DMC color card, which have the real flosses on it, not just the printed paper. And I pull out these and I match. And that's how I pull my flosses. So if you're interested in that, if you're not, somebody asked me, so I wanted to share. So that was fun. So that's a little info that I have. I have been watching how you bead, how different people bead, and I've been watching a few Flosstubes about that. Let me look through my book here again and see what's happening. Oh, a couple things I watched. It's called The Watcher. I believe it's on Netflix, and I highly recommend it if you kind of like murder mystery, but not supernatural, not super gory. Again, some murder mystery parts of it. But the actors and actresses, or actors, all actors. I don't know if you call actresses actors or what. I don't know what people do. I call them actors and actresses. Naomi Watts, Robert, and I can't remember his last name. So many good people in it. Look it up on IMDb. So many good performers in it. I super enjoyed it. I finished it last night. The ending has a little bit of, I wish it ended different, but it's kind of create your own ending kind of thing. But I like those. I didn't find it offensive or disappointing or anything. I really liked it. It was, it's about a family who moves to a house that is being watched. And again, it's creepy, but it's not over the top creepy. Oh gosh, her name just left me. Rosemary Baby, Mia Farrow. Mia Farrow's in it. I hadn't seen her in anything in ages. So it was a treat. So I enjoyed watching that. Stayed up way too late one night and watched the first 5 or 6. I think there's 7 of them. And then I had to rewatch the 6th one because I was falling asleep. So I finished that last night. So I enjoyed that. Athena is doing spooky movies and like horror movies. I don't do horror movies. And one of the spooky movies that I remembered that I enjoy, and it's not a Halloween movie, but it's a supernatural kind of spooky movie, is called The Frighteners. And it is on Peacock. I don't know how else you can get it. You can order it on Amazon. Not through the Amazon Prime, but like to be like if you have a DVD player or whatever, because I ordered one for my sister because she enjoyed it. It's called The Frighteners. It's with Michael J. Fox in it. It's in, I think, 1998. Maybe Zemeckis did it. It's fun. It's just a fun, spooky, fun movie. So highly recommend that. Add that to your Halloween list to watch, or any time of the year, but especially kind of spooky times. And then I'm going to watch the Magic School one movie that's come out with Halle Berry and Tall Thurman. Can't remember her first name. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I think I'm going to watch that after I film this. I think that's all I got. I did right. So I'm excited about the Jingle Ball. And I've gone 37 minutes. So that's a good long time. Oh, I know what else I was going to talk about real quick is, so this is a plan. I belong to 2 book clubs. One book club, I'm super close to all the women. I've gone for 6 years now, almost 7 since I moved in. Be 7 years this year that I moved into this subdivision neighborhood. And I like to do something special for them for the holidays. Some of them are, a couple of them are Jewish, some of them are not non-denominational, some are not, I wouldn't say atheists, but aren't big on Christmas. But I like to do something special, so I picked out, I think, 25 little small ornaments that I'm going to do for that book club, and then I belong to another book club. The other book club, if I don't get theirs done, it won't be as, but I always do this other one, do something special. Like I gave them socks last year, or the year before last, when we were meeting in person. 2 years ago, maybe. No, last year we met in person. We went out to a meal for the holiday season. And so, anyway, I'm going to do that. So that's a plan. Going to see my son in 2 weeks up to Seattle. Very excited about that. He and my daughter-in-law. And yeah, that's all my plans. So I hope you're having a grand fall. Enjoying a little bit of spooky Halloween, if that's something that floats your boat. If not, enjoy the fall and autumn weather. Enjoy the fall and autumn stitching. Enjoy the Halloween stitching. Everything that comes along, however you enjoy it, do it to the nth degree. So, it's the Stitching to Connect Annie. Bye for now. See you in a week or 2.